This is Valley News Live at 10.
Welcome to Valley News Live. I'm Justin Betty.
And I'm Stacy Van Dyke. We're gearing up for a busy several days in the weather department, starting with a first alert weather day tomorrow.
And as meteorologist Nathan Hopper explains, it's not so much the amount of snow, but the winds that could be a problem. Nathan.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Justin. The wind is going to be picking up the very little snow we're expecting from this clipper and throwing it around, causing reduced visibilities, tough travel conditions on those roadways, and just the whole buffet of things we usually get when the wind whips up with some snow on the ground. We're already seeing some of those flakes and flurries flying right now. Our Grand Forks home of economy Skycam. This is kind of out ahead of the main clipper system that we are seeing. The Devil's Lake Basin starting to see some of the more organized snow at this hour. But we do have, of course, the first alert weather day raised for tomorrow. We raised this earlier in the week because we saw the wind coupled with that light snowfall was going to be an issue, and this blizzard warning here does confirm our suspicions that wind gusts to 60 miles per hour are expected. So whiteout conditions, pillow drifts on those roadways, and just all around tough travel expected for us tomorrow. High wind warning for our friends in Lemoore and Dickey County. Less wintry impacts there, but still could see some gusts up to 60 miles per hour for our friends out in the Ellendale area. Then in Jamestown, again, less wind there. Or less snow there, excuse me, but equally as much wind, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts there, and we're seeing less wind across our Minnesota counties as well, where we have that winter weather advisory in effect for those counties surrounding the blizzard warning. But here's the radar. There's some of the snow showers we're seeing right now in the Grand Forks area, but the brunt of that snowfall making its way into the Devil's Lake Basin. We can see Crookston seeing some of that snowfall this hour, and some of those deeper blues out near Rock Lake indicating some more organized snow. But of course, Stacy, Justin, we'll talk about how much snow we're expecting from this. And as you said, it's not much, but the wind. We'll talk about that in a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Nathan.
With the roller coaster weather, it's a good idea to keep the VNL weather app handy for forecasts right at your fingertips. You can download and use it for free. Just search VNL weather in the App Store today.
New tonight, check out this exclusive drone footage from Lakes Country, where two trains went off the tracks earlier this morning. What a mess, forcing dozens of people to evacuate, and of course a major cleanup effort. This all happened just before 9 this morning, just west of Frazee. Officials say one train was moving when it derailed and forced a parked train to also go off the tracks. Becker County officials say no one who lives nearby right now is allowed to stay at their home until they've assessed all the materials inside these cars. But homeowners are able to go and grab belongings as long as they have a deputy escort. Still unclear what led to this initial derailment. Officials say it's unknown when people will be let back into their homes or when the tracks will be opened back up.
A protest is planned for this weekend on the U.S.-Canada border near Portal, Saskatchewan, on the Canadian side of northwest North Dakota. Village officials posted on social media they're expecting as many as 60 to 80 semi-trucks and 120 passenger vehicles. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police recommend travelers plan alternate routes.
Drivers who take 32nd Avenue South in Fargo often notice the road has, well, it's seen better days.
But city commissioners say construction work meant to fix the road is now delayed because it's just too expensive.
Valley News Team's Aaron Walling spoke to the city engineer. We're having some technical issues, I believe, with this story right now. We'll come back to that one in just a couple minutes. Bear with us here for a second here. Here we go again. Fargo police
have arrested a man accused of stealing a vehicle and crashing it. Dustin Powell faces multiple charges, including theft and breaking into vehicles. Fargo police say they were called to a house in the 1200 block of 4th Avenue North after a woman saw a man trying to open the door to her house. When police arrived, they say another man was shouting about his car being stolen. Police say Powell stole the vehicle, backed into a dumpster, then crashed into a garbage truck. Once Powell was arrested, police discovered he had a woman's wallet, ID, and jewelry. He's now being held in the Cass County Jail. The former Brooklyn Center police officer found guilty of manslaughter for killing Dante Wright will find out her sentence in the morning. Kim Potter said she confused her handgun for her taser when she shot and killed Wright during a traffic stop last April. Potter testified during her trial that she didn't want to hurt anybody and she was sorry it happened. State prosecutors have apparently backed away, asking for a longer than usual sentence.
Sounds like a homeowner's biggest nightmare. Someone has been in your house while you weren't home without your permission. It's a scenario hundreds of people in Fargo are signing up for tonight thanks to an honest mistake by a local cleaning company.
Valley News Team's Alex Larson explains.
No, I had no idea. So when they called me, I was very surprised.
All week, TLC Cleaning has been breaking into people's houses and stealing some dust.
I was like, are you sure for me? Right now?
It all started when they got a call from a previous client,
So yeah, no problem. We recognize that name. I think we have a key on file for him.
but they forgot to change his address in the system. So the cleaners went to his old house, where a new family lives.
We got about 3/4 the way through the house. We even finished up the bathrooms or the areas that we were cleaning, and said, okay, now let's leave a note. Let's leave their key behind of their new home and tell them what happened and go ahead and let ourselves out.
Their followers on social media thought it was pretty funny, and also said that that was their dream.
I thought, let's do something fun with this. Let's turn this into a fun giveaway and make some people happy.
Over 450 people have sent TLC information to secretly get into their house.
I love giving back to the community, and that's exactly what these break-ins are all about.
Cleaners have been having fun with it too, taking sneaky photos and making a few kids cry who didn't know they were there.
They signed a release and stuff like that. And so I think we've chosen about 20 homes so far, and we keep choosing them every day.
Some of them are like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, and how did you get my whole main level done in a matter of an hour and a half?
One of today's families has 8 kids, so they're always on the go.
I was able to take a little nap. I just was starting bottles, washing bottles in the kitchen, trying to clean, prepping food for dinner tonight. And so when she came in, it was a huge surprise, a good surprise.
TLC says the surprise clients have been appreciative of their dust robberies.
A lot of our clients are getting a kick out of it. I had a dad the other day tell me, well, I didn't know how you guys got in, but I'm just gonna leave, and left. So he didn't even care, he just wanted his house cleaned.
In Fargo, Alex Larson, Valley News Live.
TLC will be stealing more dust through tomorrow. They tell us no one's been picked yet, so go to their Facebook page for more information.
Still ahead, see the unusual place. One Minnesota woman is getting inspiration for her artwork.
And for tomorrow, the snowfall we're seeing tonight is going to cause some issues for that morning commute with a bit of a breeze. Slippery roadways expected pretty much all day long with that blowing snow. Blizzard conditions expected for that afternoon and evening commute, then much colder by this time tomorrow night. We'll break down your full forecast next.